What's going on, everybody? My name is Mario and I don't really have an intro, so let's talk about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. The hype train is freaking real, guys. I'm gonna give you a summary and my reaction to everything we know so far, and I'm gonna talk about everything you may have missed if you weren't looking at about 7,000 tweets and 500 YouTube videos. We're gonna discuss campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. For some modes there's obviously more to talk about, for others not so much. Without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's talk about campaign. Now, at the time of recording, campaign is of course and obviously the mode we know the most about, because in the reveal trailer that we got the other day, campaign was, of course, as per usual, the first mode that was shown off in this 2 to 3 minute trailer. The setting is, of course, as the name of the game says, Black Ops Cold War. It's a Cold War setting. And not only is it a Cold War setting, and not only is it a new entry to the Black Ops series, it's also a direct sequel to the original Black Ops. Yeah, you heard that right, it's a direct sequel to Black Ops 1. And that's just insane stuff. In case you don't know, Black Ops 1 was my personal first Call of Duty I've ever owned and properly played. So Black Ops 1, the original Black Ops, has just a really special place in my heart. So this is just really big for me, and to have now, after all this time, I don't know how long it's been since the original Black Ops, but it's been a long time. I've been playing COD ever since, and to now get a direct sequel to this is just insane. It's insane. That's kind of the only way to put it for me right now. And looking at the trailer, the game looks phenomenal. It's obviously been recorded on the PS5, so it's going to be a cross-gen title. And I'll put some screenshots on screen now from the trailer, and I'll also put the trailer in the description in case you haven't seen it yet. What are you waiting for? It's good. Yeah, it looks phenomenal. It looks so good, and it just really gives us a pretty good idea of what to expect, especially on the new consoles as well. So looks-wise or graphics-wise, I think we're pretty safe for this one, and we can expect good things for sure. And another thing to really get excited about this is just because I think that the Black Ops stories are the best. And that's not a knock on the Modern Warfare games or the Modern Warfare stories. It's just that me personally, I love the Black Ops series, especially Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Amazing campaigns, especially BO2, my favorite COD ever. And to now have this new story in the Black Ops universe is wonderful. And from what we've seen, Black Ops Cold War really does have the potential to be one of the best. Of course, it's obviously only been a 2 to 3 minute trailer, but as far as the plot goes, we do know some stuff, and it's right up my alley. The Cold War era or the Cold War setting, I love that stuff. And as far as the plot goes, it's all about your elite group of the boys, you know, the boys like Hudson, Woods, Mason. They are looking for this Perseus. Perseus is kind of man, myth, whatever, nobody really knows. We think it's a Soviet agent or a guy or whatever whose goal it is to destabilize the global balance of power. Again, I'm not gonna go too much into detail, just watch the trailers, because me explaining this stuff isn't really gonna do it justice, but it sounds and looks really good. That's all I'm gonna say. Some more details we know as far as campaign goes is that we can create our own character that we play as in the campaign. And we can choose the military background and I guess the looks and so on. And I'm not sure how to feel about this. I can't say I like it, I can't say I hate it. It's just that I want to have this connection with this character that I'm playing as. And I don't know if it's gonna be easier for me to have this connection when I'm creating this character that's sort of representing me, I guess, or if it's just a set character that I can sort of build this connection with, if that makes sense. So again, I'm not sure. I guess I can only really judge once the game is out. Another new detail we do know, and that's been confirmed by the way, is that there are going to be multiple endings to this campaign based on different decisions you make during the campaign. And I think that's just a wonderful thing because it gives the campaign some replayability. It's not just one playthrough and you're done. It's like if you really enjoy this campaign, then you can just do several playthroughs with different decisions and see where the campaign takes you. Like expecting stuff like throwback Vietnam missions and just all kind of even just mindfuckery stuff. It's good stuff. I'm really excited about this, definitely. And by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, I'm pretty sure I haven't. The release date for this game is November the 13th. And then next up is multiplayer. Multiplayer is kind of a difficult topic because officially we've only seen about 10 seconds of multiplayer footage. That's at the end of the original reveal trailer that we have got. The official multiplayer reveal is set for September the 9th. The only thing that makes this entire multiplayer thing so difficult, at least for me, is that through leaks we actually know a lot of stuff about multiplayer. It's just that I'm not exactly sure how much I can actually talk about. As far as MP goes, I'm not gonna show anything. There are a lot of leaks out there. You can find that stuff on Twitter or the internet in general, but showing stuff is definitely too risky as far as copyright strikes go, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna risk anything. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. Activision, if you're listening, watching or whatever, if I say too much and you don't want this video online, just let me know. Don't hit me with some kind of strike or whatever. I'm a good guy. Just let me know. I don't want any trouble as far as that goes. Now, multiplayer. It's apparently the same engine as Modern Warfare's multiplayer or Modern Warfare in general, which is interesting because if you know me and my videos, you know what I think of Modern Warfare and how much I appreciate the game. I really do hope you heard the sarcasm out of that. Yeah, it's interesting because it's the same engine, but they've definitely rectified a lot of the, in my opinion, mistakes Modern Warfare has made. Health is back at 150, which is interesting because the last time we've had 150 health was in Black Ops 4, but the time to kill is now faster than it was back in Black Ops 4, because that was like one of the big criticism points of Black Ops 4, that the time to kill was kind of slow. Again, the 150 health doesn't have to mean too much. It depends on how they scale the damage values and stuff. The time to kill could really be as fast as Modern Warfare if they just let the weapons do more damage. Again, the 150 health doesn't really mean that much. But I would not complain at all if we get some longer gunfights than what we have in Modern Warfare right now. Next up, we have auto healing. Again, no manual healing like we had back in Black Ops 4. The normal minimap is back, thank God. Again, to this day, I think it was one of the stupidest decisions of Modern Warfare to change the minimap. Again, normal minimap with red dots and all that, it is back. Good thing there are no more goddamn doors, thank you for that, because those loud as hell things, I can't stand those. It's just, again, it's just one of those things that's supporting camping and can't say I approve of that. Then even more good news is that silence is apparently a perk again. What can I say? It's just another thing that should have never changed. It should have never been a field upgrade, even though field upgrades are apparently back in Black Ops Cold War. But again, dead silence this time around, a perk, good stuff. There are no specialists but operators, so that should be the same thing as Modern Warfare, just different optics. But again, operators, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like gameplay changing, so that's completely fine with me. Then we have apparently 10 plus MP maps. I'm guessing there are definitely gonna be some remakes in there from like Jungle or Nuketown, Firing Range, stuff like that. Can't complain. Also, Ground War is apparently coming back. That's the Ground War that we know from Modern Warfare, with vehicles, a lot more players, big maps. I don't really know how those Ground War maps have been counted into those 10 plus MP maps, or if that's like a separate thing. We'll have to wait and see. More good news as score streaks are finally back, but this time with a twist, because apparently there's, it's kind of difficult to explain, but there's apparently some sort of multiplier that you get for longer kill streaks, so that's somehow sort of gonna further multiply the score you get. Again, not really sure. I guess we'll have to wait until the beta to see that thing in action to really be able to judge that. And then we actually have a list of some score streaks that are apparently in the game right now. I'm not gonna read that, however, there's a wonderful article on charlieintel.com that you can check out. Again, I just don't want to read off these long ass lists. I don't think it's really that entertaining for anyone. If you really want to check it out, I'll definitely link Charlie Intel in the description. You can check it out there. The same thing goes for a list of weapons that's also been leaked. Again, I'm not gonna go through that entire list. If you're interested, same thing, Charlie Intel for you. Also, loadouts. We do know some stuff about loadouts. Once again, it's just really difficult and weird to explain. It's apparently some sort of hybrid between Pick 10 and the Gunsmith. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like the Pick 10 I love. I've said it ever since Black Ops 2 where it was first introduced, just how amazing it is and how much I would like to see it back. And now it's apparently some sort of mix between that Pick 10 and the Gunsmith that we've had in Modern Warfare. Yeah, it's just no detailed info so far, so it's kind of hard to explain, but I guess we'll see that in due time. And then finally, and I intentionally wanted to keep this as the final point, the one thing that I see as this main problem with the entire multiplayer, it's already the main problem, or my main problem with Modern Warfare. It's actually not just my main problem. I think a lot of people have the same problem. To get on point, it's skill-based matchmaking. I could technically easily make a separate video on skill-based matchmaking, so I don't really want to talk too long about it. I don't really have the energy to do so, and I don't want to kill off my hype for this game. It's just, it shouldn't be in there, it shouldn't be as strict as it is in Modern Warfare, but apparently to all these leaks and so on, everybody's pretty much saying that the skill-based matchmaking, or the matchmaking system that is in place, is apparently pretty much the same that we have in Modern Warfare. So that's just really strict skill-based matchmaking. Not a big fan of that. I think it just sort of takes the fun out of multiplayer. And if you want, I can make a separate video on that where we can talk longer about this topic. Like I could talk for hours about this. Probably it's just, let's just go on because it's killing my vibe. It's killing my vibe essentially, is what it does. Zombies is the third mode that we have in this game, and I'll keep zombies really short because we know nothing about this. We know zombies is going to be in the game, it's actually been confirmed. So again, that's no leak here. We know it's coming, but we know no details. I'm personally kind of informed as far as the zombie storylines and Easter eggs go that we've had over the last few games, and I know that the Ether storyline with our OG crew with Rick Dolphin and Takio, Nikolai, Dempsey, that's over. I think that's finished. So I don't really know where they're going with zombies. They could technically continue the Chaos storyline as far as I know. They could also continue with Victus, possibly. Again, it's just speculation on my behalf, but officially we don't know anything, and we'll have to wait a couple of weeks until we officially see anything. Now, Warzone is an interesting topic because Warzone is obviously here to stay. Like, they're not gonna do a Warzone Cold War or a Warzone 2 or anything. Warzone is gonna stay, and it's gonna be integrated into Black Ops Cold War, or the other way around, or however you want to put it, right? So it's interesting because we have this ongoing story within Warzone. Some of you are probably gonna know about this stuff better than myself. You know, all these bunkers and the nuke things or whatever. And eventually, Warzone is somehow gonna have to cross over into Black Ops Cold War. The stories have to intertwine at some point, so that's the stories of Modern Warfare Warzone and Black Ops Cold War Warzone. So my guess is that something is gonna happen eventually, probably towards release of Black Ops Cold War. Maybe the nuke is gonna go off, whatever. The stories are gonna intertwine somehow, leading to a Cold War map. We know that sort of through leaks again, sorry Activision. There's gonna be a new map for Black Ops Cold War. That's all I'm gonna say for now. That's all we know, I guess. So yeah, that's what you can expect for Warzone with Black Ops Cold War. And that, my friends, should have been the last point to go over. Even if I did forget anything, I definitely covered the most important things, and there were a lot of them. So shout out to everyone watching all the way until now. Drop a comment right now if you've watched all the way through. And let me know, what do you think of all this? I've been over here talking about all this stuff for I don't know how long. What do you guys think? How is the hype level on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not caring at all, whereas 10 is you need this game right now, period. Now this was kind of a different video for me to make this time around because I didn't really script this video out as much as I would my class setup videos that are usually really structured. So how'd you like that? Definitely a bit of a different style, I'm sure. I definitely noticed while recording it's sort of a different beast to not have a script and to just sort of let loose. I might have been sort of all over the place. I'm sorry for rambling and so on. If I did, yeah, just forgive me. But if you did enjoy, definitely let me know in the comments. You can show me by hitting the thumbs up button, give the video a nice like, and then I might do more of these in the future. Of course, if you enjoy watching Call of Duty content like this one, then you should absolutely subscribe as well. I mean, it's free, and you would absolutely make my day. We're officially on the road to Black Ops Cold War, and I cannot wait. I can't wait for the MP reveal on September the 9th. I can't wait for the beta that's rumored for October, and then November can't come soon enough. I'm gonna be hitting YouTube so hard when this game comes out. Let's just hope that skill-based matchmaking doesn't ruin all the good things this game has to offer. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. The links to my Twitter and my Instagram are in the description down below. That's Level Up Mario, so follow me over there. And now I want every single one of you to have the most wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.